Have you ever reached a point where you weren't afraid of failing anymore because failure had already become normal? Imagine waking up one morning, checking your bank account, and realizing you have just enough money to survive 4 days. Now imagine that wasn't even your biggest problem. Your family has stopped believing in you. Your friends have quietly moved on. And deep inside, you've started believing maybe they were right. This is the story of Noah Carter, a man who failed 3 businesses, lost almost everything, and stood one decision away from quitting forever. But here's the strange part. It wasn't the 4th business that changed his life. It was one conversation on the worst night of his life. Stay until the end, because what he learned might completely change the way you think about success. Noah Carter wasn't lazy. He wasn't untalented. In fact, he worked harder than almost everyone around him. While others enjoyed weekends, Noah studied business ideas, watched interviews, read books, obsessed over success. He believed one simple thing: if I work harder than everyone else, success has to come. He couldn't have been more wrong. At 22 years old, Noah invested everything into a small phone accessory store. The timing looked perfect. Smartphones were booming. People were buying new gadgets everywhere. He signed the lease, stocked the shelves, printed the banners, and opened the doors. Then he waited. Week 1, almost no customers. Week 2, barely enough sales to cover electricity. Month 4, he started borrowing money just to survive. Month 8, he locked the shop forever. Empty shelves, empty bank account, empty future. That night, his father said quietly, "You tried your best. Come work with me. Business isn't for everyone." Noah forced a smile, but inside, something collapsed. Instead of stopping, he doubled down. If one business failed, I'll just build a better one. This time, he built a food delivery startup, an app, developers, ads, branding. Everything looked professional. But there was one problem. Nobody actually needed it. Orders were rare. Drivers quit. Marketing costs increased daily. Every notification on his phone felt like another bill. Then one night, he opened his bank account. $214. He stared at it, refreshed it, closed it, opened it again. Still, $214. That number didn't just hurt. It crushed him. Because now, reality was clear. His friends were progressing in life. He was going backwards. That night, silence filled his apartment. Then one thought appeared. What if hard work isn't enough? And still, he didn't stop. That question stayed in his mind for weeks. But instead of slowing down, he worked even harder. If I just push more, something will work. This time, he started a digital marketing agency. Just a laptop, no team, no structure, just hope. At first, it worked. Clients came in, money started flowing. For the first time in years, he felt hope again. But then, he made a fatal mistake. He said yes to everything. Restaurants, gyms, dentists, real estate, clothing brands, everyone. Too many clients, too many demands, too many deadlines. Soon, he wasn't running a business anymore. He was drowning inside one. Days became 18-hour work marathons. Sleep disappeared. Pressure increased. Then everything collapsed. Reviews turned negative. Payments stopped. Within weeks, his income dropped to 0. Then came the final blow. His landlord knocked. "You have 3 days." Noah didn't argue. He already knew. That night, he packed everything into 2 suitcases, closed the door, and whispered, "I'm done." He got a job as a waiter. Every night, he served people living the life he once dreamed of. Luxury watches, business meetings, million-dollar conversations. And Noah stood silently beside the table, refilling glasses, smiling on demand. Every laugh felt fake. Every success story he heard felt like a reminder of his failure. Then one rainy night, a man walked into the restaurant. Simple suit, old briefcase, calm presence. But something about him made everyone respectful. When Noah served him, the man looked at his name tag. "Noah, you don't belong here." Noah smiled slightly. "I've heard that before." Then the man asked, "What happened?" For the first time, Noah didn't lie. "I built 3 businesses. They all failed. I worked harder every time and still lost more." The man listened carefully. No emotion, no judgment. Then he asked one question that changed everything. "Did you fail, or did you repeat the same mistake 3 times?" Silence. The man stood up, left a card on the table. "Daniel Brooks, founder, Brooks Capital. I'll be in my office tomorrow. 6 Uhr morgens. If you want answers, if you want motivation, don't come." Then he left. Noah didn't sleep that night. At 5:45 a.m., he stood outside the building, almost turning back. But he went in. Daniel was already there. No luxury, no decorations, just a whiteboard. Daniel wrote one question: "Why did you fail?" Noah answered honestly: "Wrong location, no market validation, too many clients, no focus." Daniel crossed everything out. You didn't fail 3 businesses. You repeated one mistake. Then he wrote 3 words: knowledge, patience, focus. Law 1, research before risk. Don't fall in love with ideas. Fall in love with understanding customers. Law 2, stay longer than others. Most businesses fail right before success appears. Law 3, become impossible to replace. Specialists win, generalists disappear. Noah wrote everything down. This wasn't motivation. This was a system. For months, they studied markets, psychology, and positioning. Then Daniel asked, "What do you understand deeply?" Noah thought carefully. "B2B software founders." Daniel nodded. "That's your focus. One audience, one offer, one direction." Noah built a simple system. LinkedIn lead generation for SaaS companies. Nothing else. Month 1, 1 client. Month 3, still 1 client. Doubt returned, but he didn't stop. Month 6, 3 clients. Month 9, 7 clients. Month 12, 12 clients. Something changed. Clients stopped leaving. They started referring others. Then came an email. A fast-growing SaaS company. A 12-month contract. Bigger than everything before combined. Noah didn't feel excited. He felt afraid. What if I lose this too? Then another email arrived. "We are considering 2 other agencies." He wasn't the only option. He was replaceable. Then the call came. "We chose someone else." Click. Gone. Then another message. "We will test you for 7 days. If you fail, we switch." Not rejection, judgment. Noah went to Daniel. Daniel said, "They didn't reject you. They tested your desperation." Then, do you want success or control? That question broke him. That night, he deleted everything he built and started again, but differently. He stopped selling, started solving one real problem, for free. No pitch, no proposal, just proof. Within days, the CEO called personally. "We want you in." 3 clients became 10. 10 became a system. 18 months later, $8 million valuation. Daniel met him again. Same room, same silence. "So you made it?" Noah replied, "No, I finally understood it. I wasn't failing businesses. I was building confusion." Daniel smiled. Most people never learn that. You don't fail because you're not smart enough. And you don't fail because success was never meant for you. You fail because you keep walking away from things that are just about to grow, just about to break through, just about to reward all the silent effort you put in when nobody was watching. And every time you quit too early, you don't just lose progress, you lose the version of yourself that was finally starting to win.